Man United think Academy wonderkid has real first-team potential under Ruben Amorim. His debut could be imminent. Manchester United's academy is filled to the brim with talented youngsters who are currently battling for the right to become graduate number 255. The link between Manchester United's academy and the first team is a massive part of the club's history, and under Ruben Amorim is no different. United have a rich tradition of using the academy, which Amorim also did when he was manager of Sporting CP, which likely played a role in convincing Ineos he was the right man for the job. Not only is the academy pivotal to the club, but so is the history of signing talented young players to turn into superstars, such as Cristiano Ronaldo and Wayne Rooney. This is a recruitment policy that Ineos is looking to implement at United with Diego Leon, Lenny Yoro, and Patrick Dorgu, some of the young players signed by United recently for fees which could look like bargains in the future. However, it is another talent that has been picked out as a young player. The club is expecting to achieve greatness.
Manchester United thinks Sekou Kone is the real deal.
Sekou Kone was a talent to arrive in Ineos' opening window in a £1 million deal from FC Gdars in Mali, and already it looks like an absolute bargain for United. The Mali youngster has been involved in several squads for Amorim and countless training sessions, which all suggest that he is on the agenda of the head coach for a debut. Now, according to the Mail Online, it has been revealed what the club is currently thinking about Kone. It is claimed that behind the scenes at United, the club see Kone as having real first-team potential, clearly being impressed by the midfielder in his early United career so far. Continuing, it is added that Kone is seen as having the potential to be one of the two deep-lying midfielders within Amorim's 3-4-2-1 system, similar to where Casemiro plays currently. Kone has been tipped as a Casemiro replacement for the future, and while he is yet to debut, he is among the players best positioned should Amorim look to play a rotated side in the coming Premier League games. Sekou Kone should be in line for debut this season. United's season is all but finished, with only the Europa League left to play for amid an utterly atrocious domestic campaign. This, however, should open the door for debutants, with Amorim even admitting he would take risks with the youth. In this case, if there is further rotation to come in the final 3 league fixtures this summer, Kone should absolutely be in line to play. Kone would, however, not be an academy graduate as he only joined the club aged 18 and has only ever played U21 football. It was a signal of his ambition to play the teenager when Amorim took Kone to Bilbao last week despite his ineligibility to actually play, which must have been because his debut is imminent. There has been plenty of praise for Kone from U21 head coach Travis Binion, which indicates he is impressing all the correct people right now and just needs to get that chance, which he likely will this season. Against Aston Villa, after the Europa League final, it would not be a shock if Amorim named the U21s instead of his first team. I had better. Antony makes revealing claim about Man United loan exit. Antony has hit the ground running in Spain after leaving Manchester United to join Real Betis on loan. Widely considered a flop at Manchester United, Antony is silencing his critics in Spain. Antony scored a wonder goal against RCD Espanyol earlier this week, taking his tally to 7 goals and 4 assists in his first 20 appearances. In the summer, Ineos want to sell Antony, and if he carries on his current run of form there should be several offers arriving from around Europe. Antony reveals he had better offers for Man United exit. After failing to break into Ruben Amorim's first-team plans at Manchester United this season, it felt inevitable that Antony would leave over the January window. Eventually, Antony completed a loan move to Real Betis, who agreed to cover 84% of his wages to get a deal over the line. However, Antony has now revealed to Mundo Deportivo that he had better offers to leave United before agreeing to join Betis. I always say that the best decision I've ever made was coming to Betis. I'm happy, and when I'm happy, things go well. For me, of course, it's important to score goals and provide assists, but being happy is even more important. I found myself here, I'm very happy here, and things are going very well. The future. It's very early. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm very happy here. I've found myself enjoying football. It's crazy right now, although I know how talented I am, so I prioritized going where I knew I'd be happy, even though I had better offers. Where will Antony be next season? The loan deal struck for Antony means he is set to return to Manchester this summer, but Ineos are keen to find a new permanent home for the Brazilian winger. Betis want to keep Antony next season, although they will find it difficult to match his £40 million asking price for a permanent deal. Therefore, Betis want to extend Antony's loan, but Ineos would prefer to cash in if other offers arrive. Antony's comments suggest he will want to stay in Spain next season after enjoying an incredible start to life with Betis. However, if they cannot meet the asking price, then other clubs could enter the race. Two former Manchester United talents suffer back-to-back relegations as League One action now awaits. Manchester United faced Luton Town in the Premier League last season, but the Hatters are already preparing for League One life. This season has not exactly gone to plan for Manchester United. Ruben Amorim could win the Europa League, but United will finish the Premier League season in the bottom half of the Premier League table. Spare a thought for Luton Town fans, though, as they come to terms with back-to-back relegations. Luton fans were on cloud nine in 2023, securing promotion to the Premier League via the Championship playoffs. The Hatters couldn't stay up last season but have now suffered the pain of successive relegations. Teden Mengi and Tahith Chong suffer back-to-back relegations. Luton were tipped to be strong contenders for immediate promotion back to the Premier League. Many of the players who featured in the Premier League last season stayed put at Kenilworth Road as Rob Edwards looked to bounce straight back. Instead, Luton won just 6 of their first 34 games of the Championship under Edwards and then his replacement, Matt Bloomfield. Bloomfield found some form before the end of the season, but Luton's 5-3 defeat to West Bromwich Albion confirmed a second straight relegation. That means two former United talents, Teden Mengi and Tahith Chong, will head down to League One, having been fighting for Premier League survival just over a year ago. United sold Meng to Luton in 2023, allowing the defender to have a rest start away from Old Trafford amid repeated injuries. Chong left United for Birmingham City in 2022, having impressed on loan with the Blues. The Dutchman was tabbed as a wonder kid upon joining United from Feyenoord as a teenager, but he never really made the grade at Old Trafford. Chong attracted interest last summer but managed just 2 goals and 1 assist in Luton's torrid Championship campaign. United will take keen interest in Teden Mengi's future. Luton's relegation means some players will attract major interest in the summer transfer market. Mengi may be among them, despite a frustrating season for the Hatters. Torino wanted to sign Mengi last summer, even going as far as agreeing personal terms on a deal, but the move fell through. Bayer Leverkusen wanted Mengi last season, so there have been admiring glances in his direction. United have a significant sell-on clause on Mengi, and will keep an eye on any potential sale, even if his market value has decreased upon relegation. Fabrizio Romano says Man United talent in line for new deal after impressing Ruben Amorim, discussions due to start. Manchester United are looking to bring through top young talents under Ruben Amorim, with Harry Amas catching the eye. Manchester United's appointment of Ruben Amorim sparked hopes of him bringing through young players. Amorim handed debuts to so many sporting talents, including Nuno Mendes, Goncalo Inacio and Giovanni Quenda. Tyler Fredrickson has caught the eye for United, whilst Chido Obi and Aiden Heaven have made first-team debuts under Amorim after signing from Arsenal. Jack Morehouse could land a first-team debut, and United talents will be eyeing the step up, especially with pre-season to come.
Manchester United kick-off Harry Amas talks.
Harry Amas is another player to have emerged into the first-team picture under Amorim. United signed Amas from Watford in 2023, landing the left-back as one for the future. Amas made his Premier League debut in March, coming off the bench in United's win over Leicester City. Mason Mount has hailed Amas, and United now appear ready to secure his future for years to come. Fabrizio Romano reports that United are set to begin talks over a new deal for Amas. Romano claims United are very happy with how Amas is developing and want to accelerate talks for a new deal once the season ends. Amas played 90 minutes in United's 4-3 defeat at Brentford on Sunday, benefiting from Amorim's rotation policy. The Europa League has become United's top priority, and that means Amas is receiving first-team minutes ahead of a big pre-season. Amas could shape United's Alvaro Fernandez decision. United signed Patrick Chinazek-Pierre Dorgu in January, landing the Dane as Amorim's long-term left wing-back. Dorgu has shown promise for United, but Amorim's 3-4-2-1 system brings real emphasis to the wing-backs. Amas could be the main competition for Dorgu in the years to come, and leave United to snub a return for Alvaro Carreras Fernandez. United can re-sign Fernandez from Benfica for around £17 million, and the Spaniard has excelled this season. Real Madrid want Fernandez and may ask United to activate their buyback clause, allowing the La Liga side to sign him for cheaper than Benfica would demand. United may be somewhat tempted to sign Fernandez and bring him back to Old Trafford as competition for Dorgu. Yet, with new talks now coming for Amas, Amram may well feel confident in using him as United's long-term competition and snubbing a return for Fernandes in the process.